So, I know you know that song. Everyone knows this song. Well, that's my voice. And I'm going to take you through exactly what happened that led from me being on that voice to now, before it and after, in the middle. I'm going to let you know what's going on. This situation has been brought up by a tweet. And I kind of threw myself into the comments and caught a lot of followers in the midst, and now it's the perfect opportunity because people is probably wondering like, what? Huh? Where did you even come from? So my name is Phelora. Welcome to Phelora's Closet. And I'm going to take you through the I Gets Crazy, the situation, Nicki Minaj with this, that, and the third. It's time.
Yeah, check it out, world. It's your boy Sway, world famous Wake Up Show MTV. Right now, I'm in the hometown of Harlem. Well, actually born in Oakland, but live in Harlem. And I'm surrounded by my homie Webstar right here. We got my man M5. We got my man Ron Browse right here. And I'm surrounded by the Swag Kids. Swag Kids, what's up?
Yeah!
Witness a world premiere of the 5,000.
Oh, please. You can't do the 5 G's, oh please. You can't do the 10 G's, oh please. Y'all just be clowning. I want to see you 5,000.
What's good? It's DJ Webstar. You might know me from bringing a smash hit, the biggest dance record to ever come out of New York, Chicken Noodle Soup. I got this group called the Swag Kids. It's your boy Ron Browse. I'm responsible for records like Blow It Out Your Ass for Ludacris, I Whip Your Head Boy for 50 Cent, Ether for Nas. We go to the studio in about another.
So guys, I just showed y'all, my past history, the photos of me and my group, us performing, us dancing, like this was a real thing. I was really on this song. Like my voice was sampled from a song that already had its own wave. Like this was a long time ago, but our song had like every kid under the age of 15 drop into the floor, like wherever they were. So we were popular, and I don't know if you guys remember this bar, but it's like chicken noodle soup, bitches on the side with a soda. It's like you could tell that like she was even getting influence from us. She really was. She knew who we were, and she was getting influence from us. Like where you get the, you know what I mean? Like, but this is like old Nicki, like when Nicki was on that first mixtape and she was like a beast. So anywho, so the group I was in was called Swag Kids, and we were founded by DJ Webstar. And we were formally put together by him from a group that we broke away from, which was Team Lightfeet. We wanted to be on our own, and Webstar picked us up same day. We met him on Skrilla Hill, and he said, okay, I have an idea. I want to put you guys, I know you guys are the hottest dancers in Harlem right now, and I've seen y'all everywhere. I've seen y'all at the Rucker. I've seen y'all at Millbank. I want to do something with you guys where it's y'all rapping, y'all dancing. It's like a teen sensation. And everyone is, agreeing. Even me, I'm in agreement. But then he's like, who wants to rap? Raise their hand. Everyone raises their hand, except for me. And he was like, all right, what you want to do? I was like, I want to be a model. And he was like, okay, I know a girl. I'm going to put you together with that girl. Now, fast forward. We literally was in the studio for about like 18 hours. Like, because of me. I'm glad that the song got as far as it did, because they definitely wasted all their studio money and equipment on me because I kept messing up. It was like, I never was a rapper before, and me, the way I said it, it's like, that was out of fear, because Web was like, you're not going to be on a song. If you keep fucking up, you're not going to be on a song. So me with fear and everything within me is like, Peach baby, I gets crazy at the Millbank. They call me Avon lady. So it was just like, get it over with, just do it. And boom, that's when 5,000 was born. Now, 5,000 had a nice little run. We were, had many tours, and this is We caught YouTube when it first came out. So we basically give Soulja Boy the blueprint of what he did. He basically copied up what we did, but it was just him, and he didn't have any weird shady management. He just was a kid in the basement, and he did everything on his own, but he took advantage of the internet. And that's the same thing that we did. So our dance craze was all over. It went far, and then next thing you know, I wanted to branch out from the group because everybody was branching out. Everybody was finding their own thing. So I asked Ron Browse, who created the beat, by the way. The beat is made by Ron Browse, and DJ Webstar was like the Lil Wayne of us. And, you know, we were like his protege under us, right? So I wanted to branch out. I asked Ron Browse, can you just take I Gets Crazy and give it to me? And he said, yeah, he'll do it. Boom. A year goes by, crickets. Second year, hey, I got a surprise for you. What's the surprise? Never told me what the surprise was. Then one random year, my senior year of high school, I went to Fashion Industries. We was in an auditorium getting ready for our fashion show, like auditioning. And he calls me and he's like, hey, remember that surprise I told you about? Well, your voice is on Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, give me your email. I'm going to email it to you. So he emails it. Now, this is high school, back in the days, like Sidekick days, and I had a razor. Okay, and I had a razor. And said, I sent it to you in your email. So it's Sidekick days. I had a razor. So, you know, razors, you weren't going on your emails on the razor. And I had to call Bree, who was also in the group. By the way, I should mention everybody in the group. It was Bree. Her name is Brittany Taylor. It was Brittany Taylor, Marty Baller, Kev Light, KP, Gusto, and me. And Crybaby. So we were all in the group. It was 2 girls, me and Bree, and the rest guys. And basically, and age played a factor into it too, but let me get this part out of the way. Age and contract played a factor in it. I will tell you about this in a minute. So I called Bree and I said, hey, Browse said I'm on a song. Can you check it for me because I'm in school? She says, yes. So she goes into my email for me, listens to the song, calls me back, and she's like, yo, my nigga, yo, you on the whole song. Mind you, it's like 1 p.m. We get out at 3:30. I live in Harlem. This is 26th Street. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get home. So I had to wait, you know, I had to anxiously wait to get home to listen to the track. And when I listened to the track, it was like, oh. Like, at first I was hyped. I can't lie because, like, Nicki already is a big name, right? She is. But back in those days, when she first was coming out, she was like a rare breed of her time. Like, she was a rare breed. Like, it was like she kind of happened out of nowhere. She was hot in the streets. She was like almost giving like Meg Thee Stallion flavor, like how hot she had the streets hot. So it was just like what? I'm on this song and I'm really on this song. And Lil Wayne is on this? Like, you know, it was like Nicki Minaj was like the new artist and Lil Wayne is like the GOAT. So I was just like, oh shit. And I got the GOAT on this. So how I felt about it, basically, I was always wondering, like, I never heard from Browse again regarding like compensation or anything, or like I hear different things of like, oh, you should be happy he called you, or oh, you should have got paid. And I hear a lot of things, and the truth of the matter is, when it came to contracts, now we signed contracts even before the Nicki Minaj stuff. Like, that was unpredicted. Nobody knew that was going to happen. So with the contracts, it was the youngest people. All right, the group is split. The oldest is 18 and above, right? And then the rest of 18 and above is actually 15. So it was 3 of us that was 15, and everybody else was older. No, 3 or 4. 4 of us was younger, 15, and the rest were older. The rest, they signed real contracts, thick, like initial every page. Like, I don't know. We weren't around them when they did it. It was like a very like covert, like they over there, like they do it, like that was never around us, but I just knew that the 15-year-olds got a sheet of paper just like this, and it was just like, oh, I give permission to play, to allow my voice to be recorded on the radio. Like, this was like years before. Now, I had no lawyer present. My mom didn't know. Like, I was a latchkey kid. My mom always worked. So, and I'm a single parent home. So it was just, I had a lot of freedom, and that was the freedom I had. Like, I was dancing my life away. I was rapping my life away. Like, this, like, when you're a child and you're in like the hood, like, opportunity is opportunity. Like, you don't even question things. You're just doing it. Like, I literally just threw myself into life and just did it. And speaking of throwing myself into life, during Summer Jam, when we performed for the pre-summer stage, I was scouted by Webstar's publicist, and it was like shocking because I had the least fans. Like, so this grown man, you know, we're kids, so you got the little girls running to the boys, and, you know, Bree got her fans because she's lead, so everybody had their traction. And my one traction was this one man in a suit. His name was Soulja McQueen. And he was just like, oh my God, you did good, you did great. And it was like, it meant the world to me, like, that whoever this man is, whatever, it's like, thank you, oh my God, like, you noticed me, you a grown man, you in a suit, right? So we exchanged numbers. Maybe few months later, almost a year later, Kev, he flies jets, by the way. Shout out to PJ Kev. Like, he's flying Meek Mill around. He's flying, like, all these people around. But anyway, Kev, it was his idea. He worked at NBC, and he said, yo, Peaches, that guy that came up to you at Summer Jam, he works at, you know, he comes through at NBC, and everybody respects him. Like, he holds some type of weight. You should ask him to be your manager for modeling. Because at the beginning of the video, I've told you that my goal was always to be a model. So when he told me that, I said, okay, I'm going to reach out to him. I reached out to him, and I was just like, do you know any model managers? And he was just like asking me all these weird questions. What's your measurements? What's your this? What's your that? And, you know, I didn't know how to answer it. Like, I'm a size 1, small shirt. Like, I didn't know how to answer it. And then he calls me. He's just like, okay, I'm a publicist. I'm in music industry and entertainment, but I'm going to be your manager. And from there, he started my career off as a model, and he funded my career from hair to events and making sure I'm Google worthy and making sure I got press. And, you know, he did all of these amazing things for me as a model with no experience. Like, I didn't even have any experience. He funded my way to South Africa, which it was the perfect time to get away. I was 19, 18, something like that. And it was the perfect time to get away because I wanted to find myself. Like, going through something like that, it was like, I'm glad that I got something out of this. Like, this was my something, because it was just crickets. Like, how do you go about something that is being played over and over and over and over? You know what I mean? And it was just weird. Like, it was just weird. The group disappeared. Everything just dismantled. I heard we had labels that wanted us, but apparently, word I got from the grapevine is labels only wanted us, the kids, and Webb was not trying to give us up without him. He said that he wanted a distribution deal, which he told us. He wanted a distribution deal where he had his Skrilla Hill label and all his other artists. He wanted us to get them opportunity, and labels were just like, listen, you got Chicken Noodle Soup, that's one song. We're not going to give you all this money and have all these artists under you when we can't trust you like that. So, you know, it just disintegrated. It just fell apart. Like, all of the hard work, like, yeah, I still see it on the internet, and yeah, it still plays, but it's just like, I know I'm not eating off of it. And I know that my other group members can't be eating off of it. So that is the story about how I am on Nicki Minaj's I Gets Crazy. And I'm not nowhere near blaming her. It's literally not her fault, but she's the one eating from it. And it has to be, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that money is not making any type of money. There has to be some type of, it made the Billboard top 100. It made, you know what I mean? It made, out of 100, it made top 22 rap songs. Even though it's not top 10, it's like for a mixtape song, it got pretty far. And, you know, basically, long story short, what I'm trying to say, if I was never born, that song would have never been created.
Shit, I love brains, so I'm looking for a nerd bitch. It's Nicki Minaj, the superb witch, and Weezy F, baby, no Weezy F.